Research by the BBC suggests that every day in England, more than 900 care workers will leave their jobs. If you work in care then, or you're employed as a care worker, call us now or email us, youandyours@bbc.co.uk. The phone number 03700 100 444. Our reporter Carolyn Atkinson has been out to a care agency to find out about recruiting and keeping staff. Carolyn.
Well, yes, I went to a company called Penrose Care, which is a very small home care agency in northwest London, and it was named the London Living Wage Champion last year from a short list of about 1,000 organisations. Now, all but one of their clients are self-funders, so that's people who pay for their own care because their level of need or their total savings mean they don't qualify for any local authority funded care. And the clients pay Penrose a minimum of just under £18 an hour, and the highest rate is around about £26 an hour. Now, in return, the managing director, Bob Padron, says his care workers get a relatively high hourly rate. They get holiday pay, sick pay and travel time between clients, and he says that results in low staff turnover.
Within social care, there's sadly a number of practices which are, I would say, are not good. And part of Penrose Care's mission is really to develop job roles for social care professionals which are good and maybe a little bit above good. So, for instance, it's quite common in social care to be paid either slightly above the national minimum wage, or if you exclude travel time, below the minimum wage.
The London living wage would be £9.75 an hour.
That's correct.
What are you paying?
Our base rate currently is $10.20 an hour. And we are doing that really in response to kind of the recruitment headwinds in the sector at the moment. We felt that even just paying the London living wage wasn't sufficient for us to attract both the caliber and the quantity of workers we needed to attract. We did have a lot of issues hiring from last summer up until last month. But fortunately, since last month, we have, found some excellent workers. Karina, she was one of them.
I love it. I was quite surprised because I was a manager in a shop in Paris. And even me as a manager, I have never been able to treat my employee the way I'm treated as an employee here. So I was quite surprised. For
instance, when we originally rolled out our sick pay scheme, which is, we pay people up to 10 days full pay for being sick, we thought, oh, this might cost us a fortune. So we priced that into our budgets. But we found that we hardly have people sick, and I would attribute that really to the fact that we do our best to alleviate the stresses of the job. We don't try to add to them.
Yes, we are paid for the time we are traveling to different clients. I was surprised in a good way because we didn't have to pay for the training, and the training was really complex, and we spent the whole day so we can see example, we can ask questions rather than doing so much online.
The other thing, it's very nice to not have to deal with people leaving all the time. I mean, we haven't had anyone leave since last autumn, so it's quite infrequent. Some of our staff have been with us for a long time. I mean, we have one staff which has been with us since the very beginning. And then we have 3 staff which have been with us since 2014, which is just shortly after we started.
So you've actually been recruiting today, haven't you, and interviewing. Yes. Why did you decide to apply for a job as a care worker?
I have a fair amount of personal experience with my grandparents, helping to care for them, and it made me feel like it was something I would like to be involved with if I could. It also showed me there was a real problem with care in this country, and again, I wanted to help if I could, a bit at least.
At the moment, you're a very small company with
Yes.
very few clients. You've got under 20 clients.
Yes.
And you've got roughly the same number of staff. Do you think the way you are running the company at the moment to reduce the staff turnover could be replicated in a much bigger operation?
Yes, I absolutely think it could be replicated. I mean, you get those 2 gradual investments right, people and infrastructure as you grow, then it wouldn't make a difference how big we are, provided our market supports it.